All right. So 2.5 days ago, over 6,000 console players were banned for zimming. That's just straight up music to my ears. It's definitely gonna, like, just the quality of games are gonna be amazing. Yeah, amazing. I'm for real like a little kid on Christmas, man. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. But yeah, so anyway though, 6,000 people banned for cheating, and from what I've heard, almost half of top 250 were banned. That's just hearsay though. I can't say for a fact if that's actually like true or not. That's just hearsay. So I wish I could confirm it's true. I mean, honestly, I believe it. The amount of people who just spam Ash over and over and over again to hit top 500 is ridiculous. It is absolutely pathetic. So if for a lot of you guys who might be watching this for like PC for example, a gigantic issue in top 500 is people who usually zim will run Ash with a mercy pocket, and they'll just click heads and kill everybody in the lobby like super fast. It's extremely oppressive, and it makes the game pretty miserable. I'm not gonna lie. Usually once like I make a GM grind, like I just start to get burnt out because there's just such an abundance once you get into that high rank. It actually, like, it's genuinely ridiculous. Like I can't say it enough. But that's actually earlier, like I think about a season and a half ago or like a season ago, Ash got like a nerf, and like a lot of content creators who play on PC were very confused by it, but a lot of like console players, for example, were pretty much celebrating it. And the reason why they did that, like nerf to Ash when on PC she didn't necessarily need it, was to try to combat with all the people who were zimming on console, which was definitely a Blizzard W in my book. We don't get really a whole lot of those, you know, on console, since I was pretty much screaming my head off for about 5 years asking to add field of view to console, and we finally got it, I think a couple seasons ago. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you. But enough of that. Let's finally address the drama, which is just one certain content creator. I'm not going to put his name in this, nor am I going to like try to expose him or anything like that, because it's not what I do. But this content creator has been cheating on Overwatch for a multitude amount of years, has been using Zim, denies using Zim when he's obviously using Zim. And he actually has built a pretty big following, as well as has gotten an astronomical amount of likes on his TikTok, 160,000 to be exact. And this guy, like, straight up just cheats, denies it, rage baits, and gets views off from it. And honestly, I don't really respect that. Now, maybe he's not that terrible of a human being. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's a terrible human being or anything. But once again, though, he recently got banned on Overwatch, and a few of his buddies that he was boosting got banned as well, which I will show you the messages right now. So for the first one that I wanted to show, it's basically him saying that it's entirely report based. So what he's saying is if you report somebody for zimming, they can get banned even if they're not zimming. He said, I'm going to read this off word for word. He said, it's just report based. I haven't even queued console since season 18 on the account and a banned for Zim. If you play with anyone who's been banned, you're banned. You play Mercy, you can get banned with enough reports, which I don't know if that's actually true. And the reason why I want to say that's not actually true is because I get banned, or I get accused of zimming quite often. It's if I play for about 8 hours, let's say like I sit down, I play for 8 hours, I'm probably going to get accused maybe about 3 times throughout that time. It's not a whole lot, but I guarantee you I probably get reported quite a bit. And the reason why I get reported is because my aim is good. I have good aim. So of course people are going to be accusing me of zimming. A few of my friends even say that my aim is PC like, but once again, I logged on to Overwatch. I guarantee I've been reported quite a bit, and I'm still not banned. And that's because I'm legit. So if you get banned for XIM, you're either getting boosted by a XIM player or you're XIMing yourself. And I'll go into further proof about like why I think this guy's XIMing, which I can't confirm if he is or not, but I think there's strong evidence personally to where I think he's cheating. And once again, though, if you guys do know who this is, don't go and attack him. Don't outright like say bad things to him or anything like that. I mean, once again, he's just a gamer. He's gaming. And yeah, it's annoying that people cheat like this. But once again, on the outside, he's probably genuinely like an amazing, awesome person. And I guarantee you, like, he's probably just super chill. So that's what I'm saying. Just please don't hate and whatever. And if you're seeing this dude, like, just, just move on. Switch to PC, please, dude. And just continue playing on PC like you've been doing. Keep up the good effort. You're a good player, dude. As far as I believe, you hit GM playing on PC. So I hope you continue playing PC and go crazy and continue to hit heights and hit views that keep excelling, man. And moving on to the second one, he says that one of his friends got banned for queuing with him when he uses a normal controller, which further might explain why I think this guy's cheating. And all he did was duo queue with him with a normal controller. But once again, though, that is boosting. So I wanted to clear this up and say boosting does get banned, and I think it's a rightful thing. If you're going to be playing with somebody who has an advantage over what's designed to be played, then, and you knowingly are doing it, then you deserve to get banned as well. That's basically saying on PC, if you're going to be boosting with somebody who's aimbotting, the aimbotter deserves to get banned and not you. No, you both deserve to get banned. Or if you're playing with somebody who's on an alt account and boosting you into, for example, top 500, you both deserve to get banned as well. And now moving on to the final thing on why I think this guy's cheating, it's this right here. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see that this guy has a very, very, very weird keybinds. This guy has very, very, very weird keybinds. And I mean, he uses LT for cardiac drive, LB, which is normal, down the D-pad for alt, which could be normal, but look at the way that he shoots his guns. That's very, very, very weird. He's using up on the D-pad to shoot his left gun and right on the D-pad to shoot his left gun. Now, if any of you guys have a controller, I want you to try to match that somehow. I want you guys to somehow figure out how he would be able to play like that. It's near impossible. I mean, maybe he's just an absolute freak of nature and can do stuff like that, but for me, that seems impossible. He's only using the entirety of his left side of his controller. He's not using the right side of the controller besides to maybe move his screen around as well as maybe to jump. Unless you're using buttons on the bottom of your controller, or if you're using buttons altogether, then maybe that would make sense. But if you're using buttons altogether, why would you change your guns to the D-pad? It's just really weird, and I've never personally seen that myself. As well as I do want to address and say that almost every single one of his videos, every single comment basically calls him out for zimming as well. So I can very far say that this guy is zimming. And the reason why I wanted to call out this guy in particular is because in the video that I saw that he made and posted online, he says that Blizzard is banning anybody that they want to based on reports, which is entirely false. I don't think that's true at all. Or queuing with people who zim, which I rightfully think that does deserve a ban. Now, does it deserve a perma ban? I don't think so. And maybe that's what he was trying to get at, is that it's a perma ban, but I think like a weekly ban would be deserved, or maybe even a monthly ban, or like the rest of next season could even be a pretty good ban. But overall, he comes saying that Overwatch is, or Blizzard made a really big mistake doing this, in that they're not banning everybody else who's cheating, and that they're only banning Zimmers and people who have been falsely accused, which it's not true. It's genuinely not true. And he also goes into detail about the thousands of dollars wasted, in that they can't appeal or anything like that when they get banned. And the thing that I gotta say about that is, you spent that money, you cheated, and you lost that money because you cheated. I know that's got to be like a heartbreaking thing. Imagine spending $1,000 on an account, and you log on to see that account got banned, like permanently banned. All that had gone, everything, the years worth of experience on that account, gone, just because you decided to plug a mouse and keyboard in and have an advantage because you're sick and tired of all the other people having an advantage. I understand that, but once again, though, you cheated, and you lost all that money, and you lost all that progress and everything just because you cheated. And it's rightfully so. It sucks to say, and I know that's got to be like a terrible feeling to hear, but it's deserved. You knew what you did going into the game and queuing up using mouse and keyboard. You knew the risk, and you got the penalty for it. And that's pretty much all I have. So once again, if you guys do know who this is, which I think I did a pretty good job hiding it, but if you do know who this guy is, don't attack him. Don't come at him. I mean, genuinely, I'm pretty sure he's a pretty cool person behind the scenes. Once again, and I don't think he really realized like how looked down on Zimming is. In a lot of people who do Zim think that it's just a normal thing that people do, and that it's not really looked down on. A lot of Zimmers think that way for some reason. I don't know why, but if you're playing like legit and you're playing against somebody who has an advantage, a lot of people are going to dislike it. But anyway, though, once again, good luck. If you guys actually do know who he is, though, I mean, go watch some of his videos, go watch his content, like some things, give some, like, you know, positive comments or anything like that to him. I'm not saying, like, don't hate on the person, because you don't know what goes behind the scenes. You don't know like how they think compared to it, and you know, maybe later down the line they'll realize that they did something that they were in the wrong and that they fixed it. But yeah, anyway though, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.